The concept of the 9 unknown men is a legend that suggests that Emperor Ashoka, who ruled the Maurya Empire in the 3rd century BCE, established a secret society of 9 individuals tasked with preserving and advancing knowledge in various fields, including science, warfare, and philosophy. This myth has been popularized in modern literature and various conspiracy theories, but there is no historical evidence to substantiate the existence of such a group. Origins of the legend. Historical context. Ashoka is known for his significant contributions to Buddhism and his efforts to spread its teachings across his empire. He is also recognized for his edicts promoting dharma, moral law, and social welfare. Literary sources. The idea of the 9 unknown men appears to have been popularized by the 1923 novel, The 9 Unknown, by Talbot Mundy. In this work, the characters are depicted as guardians of ancient knowledge, which has led to widespread fascination and speculation. Analysis. Skepticism. Historians and scholars generally regard the story as a myth rather than a factual account. The lack of concrete historical evidence makes it difficult to accept the existence of such a group. Cultural impact. The legend reflects a broader cultural fascination with secret societies and hidden knowledge, which resonates in various mythologies and modern narratives. In summary, while the story of the 9 unknown men is intriguing and has captured the imagination of many, it is largely considered a myth without historical backing. Some people believe that this group of 9 elite men is a secret group. There does appear so much of the past that is hidden from us, either intentionally or by accident. I do believe in the Hindu cosmic cycles and their mythology, and I do see evidences that they were an advanced civilization. Therefore, even though this may seem as a fantasy, it could be possible. I do want to say that this is not my area of expertise. Something which I found intriguing and wanted to follow. Do not hesitate to correct me anytime. What are they and why were they formed? Among conspiracy theorists, this group is named to be one of the oldest and the most powerful secret societies to have ever existed. They are considered to be a 2 millennia-old secret society founded by the Indian Emperor Ashoka 273 BC. Ashoka, after conquering Kalinga, covering today's almost whole Odisha and also some parts of Andhra Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, was deeply touched by the massacre and eventually decided to convert to Buddhism. Legend says that Ashoka founded the society to preserve and develop the knowledge that would be dangerous to humanity if it fell into the wrong hands. It is also said in some other versions that the emperor founded the society also to conceal scientific knowledge, e.g. the remains of the Rama Empire and Dvarka, which was apparently destroyed by advanced weaponry ranging from 5,000 years to 500,000 years ago. It was apparently due to Ashoka that for the next 2,000 years all researches were hidden behind what people believed to be supernatural phenomena. This might actually complement the fact that today India is still just a developing country despite the contrast shown by its own literature, or call it mythology. The instances of strange phenomenon, and ET sightings or alleged alien abductions, which strikingly look similar to humans given they are mostly described as bipeds, vertebrates with head, eyes, 2 hands etc., as if they are some mutation or ancestors of humans itself and not actually ET. This does not rule out the existence of, for the believers of UFOs, of any visiting ETs. The 9 books. It was said that each of the 9 had responsibility over one book, guarding it from society, and also trying to improve the knowledge in it. This means that each of the 9 had access to the source of this knowledge, were from another planet, or just unbelievably intelligent. Each book had a different branch of this knowledge. The practices of the disciplines talked about are said to cause the destruction of the world. It is widely accepted that the following subjects were covered. 1. Propaganda and psychological warfare. This is a set of messages aimed to influence the opinions and behavior of large numbers of the people. Basically information that influences the audience, allowing a mass opinion. It can allow anyone to govern the world. 2. Physiology. This is the study of the mechanical, physical and biochemical functions of living organisms. It is well known to hold instructions on how to perform the touch of death. Basically, death is caused by a reversal of the nerve impulse. There are rumors, true or false, that speak of judo being leaked from this book. 3. Micro. Biology and biotechnology. A myth known very well to the inhabitants of India is that the water of Ganges is holy. This has been attributed to the special microbes which were added to purify the river's water. The microbes were designed by the Nine. It was said that the microbes were released into the river at a secret base in the Himalayas. However, the thing to be considered is that there are millions of ill, diseased pilgrims. Some with horrific ones. However, they can bathe in there without harming the healthy pilgrims. Rather unusual, isn't it? It has been discovered, though, that the strange properties of the water are credited also to the bacteriophages that are contained in the water. I'm not very good with this part of the topic. However, isn't one of the main ways people gain diseases and so on are through human contact? Surely the pathogens would be carried through the water. 4. Alchemy, plus transmutation of metals. Another major rumor in India is that during times of drought and other natural disasters, it has been said that temples and religious organizations received large quantities of gold. They do not know who gave it from them. The fact that India has a few gold mines has puzzled many, also due to the large amount of gold given. Read Somnath and other temples with at least golden sanctum/main door or golden pratimas. However, this isn't to say this is true. It could be a made-up rumor to soothe the folks there. Also, we see India as a poor, but rapidly developing, country. Makes us wonder if there was really gold given to the country. 5. Communication, plus with ETS. It probably indicates how to communicate with ETS and maybe new and advanced ways to communicate on Earth, including telepathy. 6. Gravitation, Vamanaka Sastra. Many of you should be known to the Vimana or the aircrafts, as I may put it. Apparently, this book does contain instructions on how to make one. 7. Cosmology. If you believe in UFOs, one of the main queries is how they can travel so fast. In the 7th book, it describes how to travel at enormous speeds through space-time fabric, possibly time travel. It seems that intra- and inter-universal trips are also discussed in this. The earlier link given by me does have an article on time travel/theory of relativity, with instances which discuss specific details and no pure mythology. 8. Light, rather call it radiation. In this, it describes how to increase and decrease the speeds of light, to use it as a weapon and so on. Recently, we've seen such things as light being repelled and so on. Maybe we'll eventually reach this stage. 9. Sociology. The final books contains rules, laws in a way on the evolution of societies and how to predict their downfall. This probably is one of the key ones. Wouldn't anyone want to